Hi everyone, Fragge here, and today I want to talk about another Assaf fragrance, and it's called Arrogate Addict. And this is made by a master perfumer. His name is Jordi Fernandez. I think you know him from Blue Talisman. He created Blue Talisman, so now he created this. In my nose, to my nose, this actually smells like a kind of mix between Pacific Chill and Imagination. So if you have used any Pacific Chill clones like Atralia Absolute Chill or Gulf Orchid Nassim, or maybe there are lots of Pacific Chill dupes. Like if you have sniffed any of this, the opening will feel very familiar because that Pacific Chill DNA, that fruity, little bit citrusy DNA, is present in that fragrance, in this fragrance. But it is not super fruity or super citrusy because there is an imagination touch, right? Even in the opening, like I would say like 70 to 80% Pacific Chill and rest 20 to 30% imagination. So what does imagination or imagination DNA smells like here? What do that smells like here? So that neroli and tea, those combination, that kind of soapy combination, that is also present in this fragrance in the opening. So in the opening, that fruity nature of Pacific Chill, that is kind of toned down because of that imagination soapiness. So like I said, 70 to 80% Pacific Chill and the rest imagination. But as time goes on, like 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours, you will sense that Pacific Chill vibe is really toned down. That fruity nature, that citrusy nature, that is kind of toned down. It falls back, and imagination vibe, that soapy, little bit citrusy, tea, neroli, that kind of smell, that comes in the foreground, right? And the Pacific Chill goes in the background. So then after like 1.5 hours, you will get imagination with a slight Pacific Chill twist. So this is kind of interesting fragrance because in the opening Pacific Chill is more, but in the dry down imagination is more. So the perfumery that went into this fragrance is really amazing, and I think he deserves a lot of credit for this DNA. It lasts for more than, I would say, 7 to 8 hours on clothing, and it projects for like at least 2 hours. So solid performance, solid projection, and 200 ml you can get around in the $60 to $70. So the price is also really good, and the smell is fantastic. If you like the idea of the combination of Pacific Chill and imagination, Pacific Chill more in the opening, imagination more in the dry down, I think you will really love this fragrance. I think this is a absolute banger for summer. Thank you.